Hey, sports card fans, it's John, Wade Boggs fan. Yesterday was Father's Day, so happy belated Father's Day to all the great dads out there. Hope you had a wonderful day. This video is a video response for Brandon's baseball cards. Brandon is celebrating a great milestone, 500 subscribers. Brandon, congratulations. Well deserved. Love your channel. Um, Brandon, if you're not familiar with his channel, focuses on mainly unopened material. That's what he mainly collects: rack packs, um, wax packs, boxes, but mainly rack packs is his main focus. I got to know Brandon actually. His wife and my wife were on an episode with Mike Baseball Collector on Wives of the Hobby, and didn't recognize and put two to two together, and have been following Brandon's channel ever since. Great guy, and he is holding a contest. And what he wants us to do is pick a decade, and then within that decade, show off some cards of a particular year, a set of that year. That is one of our favorites. So, as you know, if you've been watching my channel, my favorite all-time set design is 1978 Topps. Holds a special place in my heart. 1978 was the first year I started collecting baseball cards. But beyond that, I just love the simple design of the 78 set. And so I have a few cards that I want to show off as part of the contest from the 1978 Topps baseball set. Before I do that, though, I want to show off a pretty awesome Father's Day present that my amazing wife got me. So I'm going to show that off, and then we're going to take a look at some 1978 Topps baseball cards. As I've mentioned before, I have an amazing wife, very supportive of my hobby, and actually helps get me, items for my collection to build my collection. And for Father's Day, she saw that the Baseball Hall of Fame was coming out with some limited editions special item. Anyway, it's this is the box for it. It's the Hall of Fame Signature Series limited edition baseball decanter. And show you more of the box here. It says limited edition luxury stopper, official Baseball Hall of Fame pewter seal, all that stuff. And this is what it looks like. They did one for Wade Boggs, and you can hopefully make out the facsimile autograph there. At the top, it has Wade Boggs, 26, Hall of Fame class of 2005. There's the top of the decanter. Cooperstown Distillery. Down at the bottom, it says Cooperstown Distillery again. Handcrafted artisan spirits. And this thing's pretty heavy. And then the National Baseball Hall of Fame logo. I'm not sure if that'll focus there, but really cool item. Can't wait to find a place to display it properly, so you can see and show off there. You can maybe get a better sense of the autograph on it with a darker background there. But anyway, just an awesome addition to my Wade Boggs memorabilia collection. So on to Brandon's contest. So again, he wanted us to pick a decade and then a set within that decade to show off. That's a special year, special set for us, and I chose 1978. And so I have about 12 cards. I just went through just some of the ones. I've picked up some PSA graded copies. 2 cards short of having all the Hall of Famers, and including 2 should-be Hall of Famers. But I picked out 12 that I wanted to show off, just to give you a sense of why I like this set. And the first one, I have a run here of some Red Sox, and we'll start off with the Carl Yastrzemski. You'll find that with 78, it's just a small colored border. You have a sort of a cursive writing for the name, but unlike say 75, where there's some multicolors being used for the border, um, it didn't always match the team colors. Okay, so the 75 is cool with the different color combinations and stuff, but some of them you get that just seem a little bit off based on the team. 78, I think they really did a great job in matching the border color and the color of the cursive writing, matching the team. And most of the photographs in 78, there's very few action shots. They're mainly posed, mainly portrait shots, so you don't get that action feel, but I don't mind that. I know some people don't like the portrait pictures. Um, that doesn't bother me at all. And then in some of these 78s, you get some really cool stadium shots in the background. Now, this one here for Kari Stremski is just some, the crowd, but he has that, staring off in the distance pose there. I also love how they do the All-Star logos for this year. But the other thing is for every Red Sox, I believe every Red Sox card, it's the yellow or gold border and the Red Sox. And I have a couple other examples, and you'll see the similar patterns. Then for another team, I have a couple examples there. You'll see they pick the same border color, same color on the team name, and so it's all uniform, and I really like that. Plus, the other thing I like about 78 tops is the back. Nice and simple back, but and I tried to go by memory here, so I'm sure there may be another example, but 78 tops uses that brown cardboard stock, and with that bluish, it's not quite black, but a dark blue ink, to me just really sets the back off beautifully. In 78, again, you had the brown. If you go back in time, uh, 77 had green, 76 had green, 75 had like green and red. I think even 74, 73 had black, I believe. So then going up, 79 went back to green, 80 was in blue, 81 was in red, maybe, and so on. So I'm trying to think of a set, and again, there may be one out there that uses the brown cardboard stock. I don't know whether they maybe just tried it for 78 and didn't think it went over well. I happen to love it. So just the combination of the design of the back and the front colors and the large poses of the player, and just love the cursive of it. That there's so many things I love about this set. So this is the first one, the Kari Stremski. And sticking with the Red Sox right now, here is one of Carlton Fisk. And you'll see the same All-Star logo there, same yellow border, same Red Sox. So again, that pattern there for the teams. Great shot there. Next one, another Red Sox, is Jim Rice. Nice little, sort of a candid pose there. See if I can get that to focus. There we go. Sort of a candid pose there, not a straight, hey, pose for the camera. They got him sort of maybe laughing at a teammate or something like that. So again, same color design for the Red Sox players. And here's one of a should-be Hall of Famer, Dwight Evans. Now this one looks like it's quite possibly from spring training. Doesn't look like any normal stadium in the background there. And I'm not even sure exactly what that logo is on his sleeve. I'd have to get a closer look to see what patch that is. But again, same overall look for a Red Sox player in the set. And here's the last Red Sox that I have, Hall of Famer Fergie Jenkins. If I can get that to, there we go. And again, and of course, it has nothing to do with the card design, but the color of the cap, the red cap with the blue and white B for the Red Sox. Always love that cap design. So those are the Red Sox I have. Now, other examples here. Now, here's one using the same border color and color of the team, but it makes sense. So you have Pete Rose of the Reds, again, similar colors of the Red Sox, so they used similar colors here for the Reds. I didn't go through and look to see how many different color patterns there are, but in just my examples here, there looks to be maybe 4, 5 throughout the set that Topps used, but they used appropriately for each team. So full image there of Rose, another should be Hall of Famer. Here's one again. Just love the shot of Willie McCovey. You can see the stadium background there, and again, look at the color of the border. It's that dark blue. It's not really black that the Giants. If it was black and sort of goldish, orangish, may have been a little bit more appropriate, but still, it's close enough to really show an awesome image of Willie McCovey there. Another example here, this is of the Yankees, okay? Thurman Munson. Great shot of him. That's one of my favorite. Obviously, you have the 1971, sort of in action at the plate card of Thurman Munson. But I've always loved this shot of him. And again, they chose to go the blue and sort of orangey gold for the Giants. But again, it makes sense for the Yankees, and it just displays very well and looks very well. Very good. All right, just a couple more here. Here's another Yankee again, just to show the similar pattern there of the colored border. Come on, there we go. Yeah, that Reggie Jackson. Now there's one of the few sort of inaction shots. There's one of I think Catfish Hunter and maybe Goose Gossage. I think those two pitchers were sort of being shown throwing the ball. Not too many shots like this Reggie Jackson. So another popular image of Reggie Jackson, that huge home run swing. His back knee there almost touching the ground. Again, with the All-Star, the logo, just an awesome looking card. And just a few more here. Here's the Nolan Ryan. So a new color scheme. We have the green with sort of a, not quite pink, but it's close there. But it works. And here's one. I don't know if that's Anaheim in the background or I'm not sure where they played in 1978. Actually was probably taken in 77, but anyway, I'm not sure if that's spring training or from an actual major league ballpark in the back, but it's not an action shot, but it's a cool post shot of Nolan Ryan. And again, the color scheme for the Angels, it goes very well. And here's another example here. Pirates. Willie Stargell. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so you have the red border and sort of like a purple Pirates. Again, to me, the color scheme goes, and with that small thin border, you have it's mainly a white border card, but then you have that interior thin color border. You have a nice big image of player, and yeah, just another beautiful example of a card of Willie Stargell. And the last one, which is to me, it's typical late 70s, typical 78 Topps. Whenever I see this card, it just makes me think of the 78 Topps. This shot of Dave Winfield. You got I don't know if they're called the mutton chops or whatever, but and the text there, the San Diego, the design of that font. I don't know. Just it screams late 70s, screams awesomeness to me. And Yeah, so they chose again sort of like goldish color border and a brown, again, very appropriate brown color for the Padres. And again, just love this card. Love the 1978 top set. Brandon, I hope you enjoyed my video response to your 500 subscriber contest. If you're not familiar with Brandon's channel, I will put a link to his channel in the description of this video. Definitely go check him out. Great channel, great guy. I look forward to bumping into him at the National. I believe he's going. I'm going. Hopefully, we can meet in person for the first time. Again, go check him out. Brandon, congratulations on 500 subscribers. That's all I have for you. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.